What's going on, guys? Got a quick haul video here. Nothing too crazy, just a few things I picked up over the weekend. First thing I got here, I stopped at my local GameStop to see if they had any of the NECA Ultimate figures, and they did. They didn't have the new one, but they did have this one, and this is the one I wanted more, actually. The original Tim Curry version. Very cool box art, just like the movie. I'm sure you guys have seen reviews on this figure, but it comes with a lot of extra hands. It comes with the green monster hands like you see on the cover. It's kind of hard to see, sorry about the glare. Several different alternate heads. Very, very cool. Glad to have picked this guy up. So yeah, glad to have grabbed this one. They had a few Jasons and a few other things, but this is the reason I went to the GameStop, is to get this one. I don't know if they exclusively carry the Pennywise figures, I'm not sure. I know my Target doesn't have any of the It figures, so went to GameStop and picked this up. Glad to have this one added to the collection of Ultimate NECA figures. Then I went to a few thrift stores this week. First one I stopped at, I grabbed this, which I thought was pretty cool. Got it for a couple bucks. This is Horror Classics. It's 2 VHS tapes, a double VHS pack of Night of the Living Dead and The Human Monster. Never seen The Human Monster, but I do have VCR, so I'll probably throw this in and watch it here pretty soon. It says it's a movie about Bela Lugosi, and he works in a home for the blind, and he's like killing them off to get the insurance money or something. That's what the story plot is. And then you guys probably know the Night of the Living Dead, the original. So yeah, glad to have picked this up. Pretty cool, double VHS pack, brand new. And then I went to another thrift stop, another thrift store that I always find masks at. Every year they have a lot of masks, and they had a few, nothing too crazy, nothing too vintage, but they had a few cool ones that I picked up. This one right here I grabbed. It's an old witch mask. It has like a hanging eyeball. I don't know who makes this. It has this real fluffy hair, and the rubber's kind of thin. Everything about it screams Topstone to me, but usually Topstone masks have a Danbury, Connecticut, or Topstone or something on the mask. This one doesn't. It just says made in China. So I'm not sure. Yeah, it's kind of a hanging eyeball witch mask. It's pretty cool. I wanted like $8 for this, and I talked him into selling it to me for $2. So $2, can't beat that. Again, I have no idea who makes it. Looks like a Topstone mask, but I'm not positive about that. Yeah, so grab that one. Then this one, I've always wanted one of these. I've wanted one of these for a while. I have lots of Scream masks, lots of different variations of Scream masks. But I've always wanted one of these, and I've never actually had one. What's up? Always wanted one of these. They're pretty cool. This one smells like perfume. Must have been owned by a chick or something. But very cool. Very cool mask. It's in great condition. It's not beat up or anything. The hood's in great shape. Again, these aren't like worth money or anything. They're not rare, but to find one, and again, it was only 85 cents, or maybe it was 58 cents. I don't know. Anyway, paid under a buck for it, so glad to have grabbed one of these. What's up? Yeah. So glad to add that. I'll definitely put this on my shelf. I'll put the other Scream masks. It's like a real funny mask, cool to have. Then I grabbed this mask, and it almost looks like an old Distortions mask, but I'm sure it's not, or maybe it's an old Topstone mask. It says made in Sri Lanka. I have a few other masks that say made in Sri Lanka, and I'm not sure if they actually produced any Topstone masks in Sri Lanka, but they're really thin, really thin rubber, but it's a really cool pig mask. Tusks. Again, I still have to do more research to figure out exactly who makes these masks, but I just figured I'd grab this when it was cheap. Again, it was like $1. It's definitely an older mask. Not sure how old, but definitely vintage. Cool, so I had to grab that one. And this last mask I grabbed was, it's a tagged Fantastic Faces mask. If you guys know, the tagged Fantastic Faces Ghostface mask go for, quite a bit of money. But I do collect some Fun World masks, and I do prefer the Fantastic Faces ones. I love these purple tags. So I got this mask. I don't know if it's supposed to be like Sting or the Crow or something. I don't know exactly what it is. It's not latex. It's a hard material. It has really long hair on it. Kind of a cool mask, but yeah, Fantastic Faces, Fun World, tagged. I have no idea what it is, but I thought it was cool. Older mask, probably for sometime from the 90s, I'd imagine, maybe the early to mid 2000s, not sure exactly what year, but cool to have this one. That's it. Like I said, nothing too crazy, just a few old masks and stuff, few old masks. The new It Pennywise figure, NECA, got that at GameStop, and a double VHS horror classics. Just a few cool things I found throughout the week. Nothing, again, nothing too crazy, but I just figured I'd share it with you guys. I was kind of excited about these things. Let me know if you guys found any cool things. If you guys go to thrift stores around the Halloween time and find cool stuff, it's one of my favorite times to hit the thrift stores and the Goodwills and things like that. You can always find just, gems and hidden things that you wouldn't think would be there, But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, that's it. Later.